Yeah, the Eagles and Vikings play. Okay. Do what? Are you on my damn broadcast? Damn sneaky bastard. Are you gonna watch which play I pick? You ready? Oh, hang on. Hang on, give me one. Let me switch this controller. Hang on. Hang on. Alright, hang on a minute here. Recharge that one in the morning. Damn it, come on. Let's see how much battery. I got 3. Okay, we good. You want to go ahead and count it down, Canada Brady? One, 2, 3. I don't have anything. Huh? What? Damn. You see my playbook, Canada Brady? Yeah, we're good. Good to go. Made Greasy leave, made the Dolphins guy leave. He might not come back. Finesse beating his ass 42-7.
Well, Coach, being located in the Music City, this building has hosted a lot of great music acts since its inception. But this is what she was made for, NFL football, and that's what we have today in Nashville at Nissan Stadium.
Oh, you get the ball
the
first.
scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle
boys,
between
we go hit them hard, son. We go hit them hard.
The Tennessee Titans.
Here we go.
Shit.
Here we go. Got it. 97 is the mic. 97 is the mic. We ain't giving up nothing yet. Hey. Go on.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he's up into
you might get some yards, but you ain't going to get out and outside. I can tell you that right now.
I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback.
This franchise.
And no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run it now out of the gun. Right away, he lost the football.
Come on, buddy.
Like the Titans
run that shit again. Come on. How's Wagner?
On first
He's going to
down,
throw it now.
He's got the first down across midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47. They'll try the right side with Henry. And
bam.
he's got this down to the 35. First down, Titans gain of 12. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, what?
Comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
After the penalty, it's Henry. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Switch. Ready?
Back to throw here.
Oh, get it.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in.
You might try to run a little trick play here.
It's
I'm
almost
taking
like
my chances
extra
with the
defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space.
No trick plays on me. No. Eric loves to do that shit.
The kick by Joseph is good. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
Why do they have him back there?
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Ready! You start. Come on. Check.
They'll run on first down.
Oh,
it's
Oliver cut through,
and this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
They go over there. That boy was off on that block. He was way off.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They run it here with Oliver. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And it would appear he's going to be short of a first down as he stopped right around the 29. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Run that on 3rd down again and see what happens.
Corey Bajorquez to punt. Back deep, Khalif Raymond.
I would have known that. Shit, I would have ran a stretch on that play.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
Well,
the Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Murphy.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, switch gears. Go out. Get it.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down. Maurice Alexander making the stop defensively. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
132 fighter. Coming after you. Hard. Check 15. Check.
2nd and 9 now.
Oh, I should have came in front of him.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Derrick Henry. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Oh, God dang.
That's a face mask.
I said the hit stick and not face masking.
Here come the flag.
Damn.
So that flag will cost him 15.
Damn.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. Joseph now to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Damn it.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Graham.
Ah, damn it.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
A fucking linebacker I gave you two.
Edmonds, the linebacker. He's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult
no one cares, Brady. You got a lucky fucking pick. Screw off.
That means the linebackers have gotten to their spot.
Get excited about everything.
Heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it. Went the other direction. Excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
Shit, I missed it again, man.
Shape a little bit now. I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Come on. Really?
Check 3. Check.
Now a give, right side. Oliver, he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
They go play action now.
Come on, man.
He's going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. 17-0 our score after 1.
Somebody's got to do like that.
The Bills send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score,
and Henry's
get that shit.
He lost the football.
Oh, damn it.
Fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it. And somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
On second down, it's Henry. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. Better ball security, but not much else to show for it. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
Hey, Haywood! 6'6", bullet hot. Let's go.
Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Jannard Avery in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. On now is the Titans punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching.
His feet were out of bounds.
Instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
So the ref takes a peek here, wants to see if the receiver had possession and both feet inbounds.
If this were a college game, this would be a legal catch. It's the second foot that they're looking at to make sure it gets down. You have to have 2 inbounds in the NFL.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Graham. And this one complete to Hankerson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
Set, ready, 8-3. Bring it, fair. Hey, exit. Ready?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And Rudolph has it, the tight end.
Come on now.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. They run, it's high. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Get ready. You check bomber. Fight.
On 3rd down, here's
Shit,
Graham.
really, man?
To escape, and he goes down. Jeffrey Simmons able to record
Damn,
his
99 fucking
5th
over
sack
line
of the
and can't
season.
fucking hold the guy
I
back.
spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another
Start
one
passing
now.
out of the goal line so you can't get to me.
Working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page. And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked out and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
He'll drop to throw.
Get it.
And a throw there going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Fielded at about the 28.
I couldn't shake him. Damn it.
Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
It was, let me see something. This is...
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive.
Poor punter.
It wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Now a handoff working right. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward.
Like, really?
Your offensive line has to go.
Oh, damn. Really? Come on.
He's taken down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case,
I hope I didn't take this fake shit. Yeah, I did.
And a fake here. Direct
God
snap
damn
to the
it.
up man.
God, I don't know what the fuck I
Preparation
picked.
there,
God
but it
damn
doesn't
it.
fool this defense. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
I ain't gonna fucking win this game. This fucking shit's going. Shit.
70, Indy.
Push fucking punt and it goes to a fucking fake punt.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And he
Put a his
can't get rid
stick
of it.
on him and he
He's taken
sacks him.
down.
Come on.
But maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now it's Henry. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. 3rd and long, defense with no fear. They brought the pressure.
Zero fear at all. That means they feel really good about the guys who are going to cover. But the biggest one is they think their pressure will get there before he has a chance to find an open receiver.
And for the 2nd time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. From the right hash, this from 53. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the lead now increases to 20-0. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
So conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're in a bit of a bind, a pretty big bind, down 20-0 as they start here on 1st and 10.
Right there you go, Oliver. There we go. I got you now. Try to stop both of them now.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Boy, he does it at a high level.
I got that cut on that bitch.
I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they
That's
actually
the worst
open.
thing you can do
I think
right
that helps
there.
set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
That's the worst thing you can do right there.
I'll
push his ass right over.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Spread them out.
2nd down, Williams.
Come on, Williams. Push forward, son.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Graham on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Ooh, 4th and 9 there. Yeah. Try this.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They will indeed go for it with Graham. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Timeout. I'll take it.
Timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Spotted at the left hash. This from 45. And this one is right down the middle. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked out since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer.
I pushed my timeout too.
Get 3 points.
I had 2 left and I used
They're going
one.
to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not? Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
All day, just like that. Just like that.
They go again with Oliver.
Come on,
And he
Oliver.
got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. The tally there, minus 2 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage will be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
3rd down from the gun, Graham.
Oh, he dropped
Fires
it.
right side.
Damn.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The Bills send the punter out. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. This is brought in at the 21.
Come on, let me hit you. Cut back up.
A
Scared?
very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical.
Ain't going nowhere, Henry. Sit down, son.
They think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, "Listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game." Check so far. Defense shut him down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down.
Match box swipe. Watch out. Hey, Charlie. Hey, Sam on. Ready?
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Oh.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. On play action, they'll throw. Escaping the pressure right, and that is incomplete. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here.
Trying to trick
and
play
this will
or
be
something?
spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Oh, shit. Damn it.
It's caught by Davis.
Oh, he didn't get it.
This is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes inside, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
I wouldn't do that, no.
Now it's Graham. Dancing to his left. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now Graham, and he's got Kyle Rudolph. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Here's a carry for Oliver.
Really, Oliver?
Fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check, blue draw, Corker.
On 2nd down, here's Graham. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
They'll let this go for the end zone.
He caught it.
Unable to connect. Incomplete.
No.
I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. This secondary's done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether there's man or zone, deep ball, short ball. And that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone.
I think
for
Blue
a
forgot
touchback.
to turn the injuries on. Shit. I forgot all about it, too.
Tennessee offense about
set
and ready to go.
I ain't got hurt yet.
Check 37. Check 37. Go get him.
They begin with Henry. And he gets this one just
we'll hit him.
short of 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
I know that man's got
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the second level pretty easily. I think he's starting to answer those questions with runs like that. He's a physical guy.
What?
Popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Gary. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. They frustrated these receivers tonight, really held down the passing game, but there got the penalty.
Fine line between aggressive, good coverage, and interference.
They shouldn't have
and they
called that.
crossed
That was
it
like
on that play.
a clusterfuck right there. They were all tangled up in there.
And to give this time to the tailback. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he'll be brought down somewhat
That's a
awkwardly
good place
here,
to
and
do
a
that,
red
huh?
flag as well.
Perfect
I think
place.
this one's going to be a face mask. Now it's first and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now they'll run it on the toss. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. This is Henry.
Oh, look at that.
And he will score.
Damn.
Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Joseph now to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Oliver.
Go.
And some room to work. He's at the 40, 20, 10, 5. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. A big play here for the Bills. 68 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. They'll try and run. This is
Williams.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal.
Come on, Wings. See it? Go.
Williams will
right
try
there.
Again.
There you go.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills get a bit closer.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2.
Someone got hurt.
And it'll be second and 12.
That was on his wrist on the ground.
6-6, pull it high. Keep, turn up. Yep.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
59 Mike, check, 59. Let's set a tone, fellas, let's set a tone. Hey, high 7.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Pilot, 64, weak.
He'll look to throw. He completes it to Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. This will be caught by Brown. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6.
Got him.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jannard Avery, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign.
You can't stop me.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 16.
Box drop. Switch
Formation fake. They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So well done there, and these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do, and now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
Here we go. Set. 70. Indy.
Come on. No, don't do that. Really?
On 2nd down.
Oliver.
It's Oliver.
Go. Ooh.
And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Down. 15 line. 15 line.
They'll keep it on the ground.
God damn it.
Oliver. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Here we go with Williams. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. On the run, it's Oliver. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Here's Graham to throw it. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. Marcel Aitman, the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Graham going to set up to throw. It's Williams on the catch. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike. They run. It's Williams.
Damn it, man.
Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2.
Didn't even hold
No
him.
dice for Sean McDermott and the offense. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And the busy night for Henry continues. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, Titans! Derrick Henry with touchdown number 23 here on the year.
Just pretty much just gave you that shit, goddamn.
Their lead. Joseph now to have the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Joseph now to kick this one away. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Graham will throw. Well, this is caught by Williams. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now Graham to throw.
Oh, damn it.
He one that's intercepted. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Recon, 132 fighter. Check Nick, look at me. Go. 2.
2nd and 5. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Oh, shit.
It's Brown. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Damn it.
His throw incomplete. The intended receiver there was Jonnu Smith, and that'll bring up 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. They'll set up a throw, and that will be incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. The kick by Joseph is good. And that will extend the lead out to 24. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Harold Landry, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Back to throw. Graham
That's a bad
sliding
throw.
out the pocket. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. The Bills send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock.
Really?
Come on. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Go!
That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Pick it, you idiot! Oh my goodness!
Continues. It's another touchdown.
Damn it, man!
Joseph
Pushed on
for
hell
the
triangle.
extra point.
Motherfucker just stood there.
And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call.
Show the replay of the fucking kick. I would like to see
Joseph now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today.
What? And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now,
and he fires one that's intercepted.
Good game,
Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive...